Merry Christmas, everybody. Hi, it's Kiara. This is the 10th day of Christmas here. So I still haven't done anything in here, so I'm scrambling for ideas for you guys, but I have a great one. I have some Christmas projects that are kitted up, and then I have some quilt tops that I have to quilt once I get the Cuddle Up sampler, which will probably get done this weekend. Yeah, probably get done this weekend fully. Tomorrow I might bring you along while I make some binding, but I have a Christmas party for on Wednesday night, so I don't know when Thursday's video is going to get there or if it's going to be earlier. And I'm filming this because I have to go make cookies for the party I'm going to tomorrow. So the first I got one kitted up, and the first one I have kitted up is the Star of Wonder quilt. And actually Kathy from My Hobby Home did the cross stitch and she showed it. So here it is. It's the mystery quilt. And I bought, because I loved this fabric, this is from Sweet Fire Road. It's called Once Upon a Christmas. Here's the kit. And I'm going to go flip to the last page. This is a totally free sew along. You can get the whole thing on Fat Quarter Shop. And I'm going to get the back piece where you can see what it is. And this finishes, I think it's 48 by 48. 48 and a half by 48 and a half. So that's what it looks like. And that's actually what the cross stitch kind of looks like. So I have this one all kitted up to do. This was Christmas in July in 2024. Then I have Christmas in July from 2025. And these live in boxes underneath my long arm. And I seriously need to clean this room because stuff is just like falling. And the next one I have is up on the house, up on the rooftop. And these are fabrics by, did they say who it's by? Berry and Pine by Layla Boutique and Old World Yuletide by Fancy That Design House. This is the binding material. And a couple of the pieces are not here because I started cutting out the first. This is my fabric. It's all starched. And I really like the colors on all this. This is the background. So this is up on a housetop, and I will actually link this in the show notes below. So I have those two. Then this is a block a day from Pat Sloan, and it needs to, everything now needs to be quilted. And the reason I didn't quilt this is I wanted to put a border on this. You see the squares here? These were from a fabric from Joann's, and I don't have any of it. And the rest of this was another line, and I couldn't tell you what it was now, but that, or it might have been leftover pieces. No, I think this is a line, and this is it. It's like an Irish chain. So I'm just gonna have to quilt it, even though I want to put a border on it so bad, because it would just make it the perfect size. That, or I'm gonna have to figure out what line this was. I have a ringing in my ear right now. For those that don't know, I am partially deaf in this ear, and I'm supposed to wear a hearing aid, but I don't wear it to work because it gives me headaches in the classroom. I have perfect hearing in this ear. So I don't wear the hearing aid here, but right now I have a ringing in it. So, which is odd. So I'm gonna have to go find out what line this is and see if I can find order a coordinating fabric to make a border on this. Actually, I think this green one, and does that come in any other color? Or getting it like in this color way? I really wish I knew. I just need to get something. Oh, maybe I'll do the trees. Maybe I'll do a tree. See if I can find the trees. I don't know, but I'm gonna have to see if I can find something to put a border on it. That's why it's here. So there's that. Then there's this Teresa Kogut. Let me get up. And I think this one's called Up on the Housetop. And this is her different Santa than the one I showed you yesterday. I'm going to try to show you this. Actually, let me get behind the chair. I don't have that much room back here. Okay. So you can see. Okay, yeah, you get a good picture. I do that. Okay. I don't really have a backing for this one. And this was another one of those boxed kits. And I just like, it just makes me happy. And I seriously think I'm going to do the other one I showed you this weekend. Okay, so there's this one. These are actually sitting underneath my long arm right now in the to be quilted because I had every intention of doing these all before Christmas. We see where that went. That's 2. Okay. Okay, this is a backing. I think these are things I was going to use for binding on stuff. Okay, this is like a wall hanging. And I have other ones for this. This was everything. Okay, one of those is this fabric right here. That must be the binding for this one. Let's see. There's that. And then this other one is a sampler quilt. I have to see. I don't think there's enough of this to do the backing on the other one. This is the sampler from the Jolly Bar holiday book. And this is a free pattern from Fat Quarter Shop. And I actually have backing for this one. It's a Pat Sloan gray end. Okay, I'm going to try to show this. This is actually a monstrous quilt. This is an old Stacy Itsu line that I had a layer cake because you needed 2 Jolly Bars. Okay. Okay, here's row 1. Here's row 2. And I will see if I can find the pictures of these quilts to put at the end, but I don't know where I have them. And that's row 3. And I will link all these free Fat Quarter Shop patterns below. So those are the current Christmas quilts I have. Though we might do a Christmas panel parade tomorrow if I can find the bag with the Christmas panels in it. I reorganized and I don't know where I put them. They're probably in this closet behind me where most everything is. Or I can show you the 7 zillion freestanding lace ornaments I have already done. Though I could just turn the camera around and we could do an embroidery project, except I don't think you guys want to listen to the embroidery machine. So these are my quilts that have to be quilted. But I may try to quilt at least one more Christmas quilt. I am going to do the Noel pillow. I just have to figure out when. I have to also print the other days of this. I think I've printed 1 through 6. I'm not 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 is upstairs. So, and then decide which of these, because I think with this one, I'm going to just do 4. I think I'm going to do the present, the candy cane, the snowman, and the stocking, unless I decide to do the wreath. I don't know. I have to see what I have fabric for. So And then I think also I have sitting here that I might just do and show you, or we can just do a sew with me. I'm doing the Jolly Bar 5 sampler, and I have part 4 and part 6. I think I did part 5. I don't know. I have to go through and see what is done and what's not, because these things have been sitting here. Otherwise, I might just put these over on the, underneath the long arm till after Christmas, because I need to do some Christmas stuff. But that's what I have going on. I'm gonna go make my cookies for my party tomorrow, for the party that I'll be at on Wednesday. And I hope you all have a really great night. I hope you're all watching the different Vlogmases and Flossmases and all sorts of things. I haven't even like remotely, I've got like a few Christmas presents. I have nothing for my husband. My girls are pretty good. I just need to get a couple things for them. My son's got like 2 little things. But like, I'm so busy, but I haven't done any of my big stuff yet. So I don't know. This working full time is making me tired. I mean, and we're doing lots of Christmas stuff at school, so I hope I'm not going to have Christmas fatigue when I get out next Friday. But that's what's going on with me. I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.